Hey guys, welcome to my new channel, Joncast News. Today we talk about something what is happening right now of the Secretary of the United States on expecting visit in China. Anthony Blinken meets with Chinese Foreign Minister in a raid trip in China. Secretary of the State Anthony Blinken met with Chinese Foreign Minister Kim Yang on June 17 after arriving in China for 2 days visit. The timing of this trip, however, has been met with criticism as experts and USA lawmakers say that visiting China was a mistake for at all. Anthony Blinken, it is the highest level American official to set foot in China since President Joe Biden took office in 2021, and the first Secretary of the State to visit since 2018, when his predecessor Mike Pompeo visited China for the 1 day. Anthony Blinken's trip to Beijing marked the latest in a string of efforts by Washington to engage with Beijing through the communist regime has the largely restricted bilateral exchange of military level. Ahead of Blinken traveling to Beijing, USA officials of outside observers has already have a low expectation for any major breakthrough and diplomatic agreement. Meanwhile, if you don't know, Bill Gates visit China too. Bill Gates have a meeting with the president of China, Xi Jinping, on Friday, and this is the photo where you saw on the screen. President Joe Biden and Xi Jinping had in November when two leaders met in sidelines on G20. However, his originally scheduled trip to China in February was postponed after the discovery of Chinese balloon flying over several states in the United States before it was shut down by USA military. Overall, about this news, Anthony Blinken visit China unexpected visit to China when and it is the highest level American official to visit that country since Joe Biden took the office on 2021. What do you think about that news? Let's start with the second news. The Department of Justice report to the House GOP request for information on Mar-a-Lago FBI raids. The Department of Justice reject of House Republican request to disclose information connected to the FBI search and raid of the former President Donald Trump, Mar-a-Lago last August, for alleged classified documents. House Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan, the Republican of the state of Ohio, had requested the information in a letter sent to the Department of Justice, asking for information about the classified materials that were discovered in the search, that include communication between the FBI Washington officer and USA Secret Service. On Friday, the Department of Justice rejected Jim Jordan's request and argued that it could provide no public information about what's going criminal investigation or prosecution by a special counsel. The Judiciary Committee previously requested information a document related to the FBI raid on President Trump's residence, and the investigation set Jim Jordan request to the Merrick Garland, the Attorney General of the United States, because you have not provided that information in the light of your appointment of Jack Smith as a special counsel. We write to request an unredacted copy of the memorandum of outlining to scope the Mr. Smith. So right now, this Republican Jim Jordan is asking for more information about the FBI raid to the former President Donald Trump in Mar-a-Lago, but the Department of Justice denied that request. So let's start with the third news. This state will have armed security at all public schools. The government Texas Great Abbott signed legislation that required all public schools to have at least one ARPS security officer or ARP school personnel at each campus across the states. The law becomes effective September 1 of this year. I'm glad to my tax money is going to work that I would support it. This new law would allow 313 million to build security centers on campus. Legislators in Austin claim that this law will strengthen the state school safety center. We have to provide support system to our personnel working in our communities. Some people believe adding ARPS personnel to campus would increase protection for our children. I think we have the good guys ARPS. I think we would minimize death. However, others disagree. I hope that are other measures to address this problem. This is not the solution about what is happening right now of the shooting of the United States. So let me know on the comment what do you think about this new legislation that will become effective in September 1 by the Governor Greg Abbott. So we finish. If you like this video, don't forget to big thumbs up and subscribe on my new channel. And if you support my new channel, share this video on your social media by WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, Twitter, True Social, and your family and neighborhoods. So we see you guys on the next video, and bye.